Welcome to our adventure! Hey, I'm Tove Dahl and I'm an educational researcher who likes to do my kind of research outside the classroom. I take my learning toolbox with me to all different kinds of fields like adventure, and I hope that what I learn about adventure can inform what I know about learning, and what I know about learning can help us advance adventure. My recent studies have taken me on the open road of the Alaska Highway and the Northern Lights routes of Norway, Sweden and Finland. I've been in the museums of Arctic adventurers, and now I'm out in the mountains with Timmy doing his work.
I am a passionate skier, avalanche educator and multidisciplinary researcher interested in sense and decision making under uncertainty, especially on the mountain, in conditions like this.
How about you, Arild?
My name is Arild, as you said, and normally I'm a professor in tourism at the University of Tromsø. But I also work as a guide, and my research focus is especially on the complexity kind of where you have to balance fun, thrilling experience and still have it safe.
I wrote this chapter for students who might be like me, who came to qualitative methods with some wonder and maybe even with some skepticism, find out what it's all about. And I also wanted to write it for researchers who are asking interesting questions and wanted to find new ways to find answers.
And for me it was a great learning experience to get to know all those qualitative methods which I can use in my own work. And it was a lot of fun researching the topic and writing the chapter with you, Tove.
I was actually flattered when Tove asked me to participate, and I see this as a great opportunity to learn more about methods, because this is so important in every research process.
All right, in honor of St. Patrick's Day that was yesterday, I've written a limerick about what I hope readers get out of our chapter. In research, let questions take flight. Seek and discover with qualitative delight. Be trustworthy and keen, using methods laser beam to illuminate our path with new light.
I hope you guys can learn something new about how to study and understand all those rich and detailed lived human experiences of all of us living our everyday adventures, and maybe you even discover something like some new and creative methods of how you can study people's adventures.
I think for researchers and students it gives innovative approaches for the research process. But I also hope it can be used by practitioners to learn how to get new insight. I think methods is actually the cornerstone of all kinds of research. It is about what kind of data you get, and the research is always dependent on good data.
So let me start with the second most important reason why I think you should care. Well, it's because we did a lot of work for you, and we provide you with a toolbox you can use in your own research to study adventure tourism and understand the qualitative dimensions of people's lived experiences. And the most important reason, I think, is that it's a lot of fun to learn and understand people's lived experiences and what is meaningful to them on their adventures through life. And you might even discover something new about yourself.
There are so many good questions to ask, but in order to find out how to answer them, we have to have a really rich toolbox. So we hope that this chapter adds to your toolbox and other things you read about methods also, and that you use those tools with imagination so that you can become a rock star researcher.
Very sporty.